Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, Golden Boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
He has assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on, you don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. In the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentis.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it.
What did the rodent do?
Rocket finally got over his fear of water, I guess?
Come on, Gamora. Water's his greatest fear. It's a big deal for him. Plus, he could have drowned.
My greatest fear? I don't think so. I still have the one where Drax tries to make ship repairs.
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It'll be my honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttocks-striking celebration.
Gamora, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this Celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little. I don't think that's where Golden Boy went to.
He's in your cabin if you're looking for him, Peter.
I know, I know.
shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place?
Really?
Did you reach? It may be up to us to stop the Church in Nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the Church take over a station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted. Rodent, you mentioned the Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
I take it Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most convinced we could bring you back, you know. I don't know if it's optimism or stubborn.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
Yes. Absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath! Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it!
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The Church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
I hope Peter Quill has convinced our guest to fight alongside us.
Judging from the tone of voice, he was more annoyed than convinced.
Which one? Quill or Golden Boy? They both sounded annoyed.
Annoyed or not, we have to work with him. We need someone strong enough to keep Raker in check if we want any chance to get to Nikki. So, how is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
What's a yo-yo?
wanton hand supply sustenance to this chamber?
He's asking for room service now?
Come get your own. We've got a full fridge.
Well, not exactly full. Here you go. It's all yours. This work is worth more than your worth, Quill. That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars. And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go.
What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
You're actually gonna miss Troga dogs?
So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back.
I hope we can salvage some stuff if we go through the market.
I'm
Not scavenging. I mean, like, salvage some mementos. Who knows what'll happen with Nowhere now that the church bulldozed it.
If we are to risk our lives on this mission, we should commune together and intone a Catathian battle hymn together.
Please, no.
Gamora's real sensitive about her singing.
A shame. Although it would have been incomplete without the battle drums. What is our plan if the Matriarch is no longer in the Continuum Cortex?
Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
So, what happens if we find Goldie, but he's all beat up?
Then we place him in a safe location until we can tend to his wounds.
I think he means what if he's dead.
Yeah, that.
Then we place him in a safe location until we can give him a proper burial.
What we should really worry about is if we find Warlock and he's turned on us.
The Golden Man has made his allegiance clear. He will not join Raker.
Maybe not by choice.
It would take a lot to capture someone like that.
Weirder scuts happened.
As we were leaving Lamentis, Peter Quill compared the Matriarch's predicament to that of a head vampire. I assume these are Terran creatures.
Oh, yeah. According to Quill, there's some kind of Earth people that drink blood and burn up in sunlight.
That doesn't sound like the Matriarch.
I would prefer a comparison with the Catathian Duthbar, a creature that feasts on the dreams of sleepers and enslaves them in eternal slumber.
Hey, Groot, let's never go to Katath. We're all a bit scared, bud. But we got no choice. We gotta extract that kid before whatever's inside her eats the galaxy.
I'm not scared.
I am scared. I live with fear every day. Knowing of its presence in my heart strengthens my resolve. It allows me to move past it.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't have any lingering effects from the promise.
I know the evil it conceals. Magus and the Church must be stopped. If we must catastrophize about the Golden One, I would consider the possibility of his skills being insufficient to stop the Church's forces.
Just so you know, I'll do everything I can to save your girl. I know it's important to you.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying. Gotta make the Flarkers pay for what they did to Nowhere. And Contraxia. And all the killing and converting and stuff.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that.
I am Groot.
Same here. Can't wait to whoop some robe Flarkers.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Pleasure! Next time, you're on your own!
I thought I was a goner, man!
Real funny, Quill! Quill?
That's not good! Stop him!
trying to wake him up! These deluded souls do not know when to quit! Feel my fate!
Church Lord keeps pulling from his bag of tricks!
I will enjoy this! Root, you're up!
Heads up!
Here's well to help, big guy!
Send it their way!
Our great leader has perished!
Guard me, Matriarch!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
He is ensorcelled! Beware the bolstered attack!
Throw that tracks!
Yeah, well, that makes him a target in my books.
This one mocks our every effort! Look! The sorcerer heals his ill!
All the more reason to kill him first!
Fills you!
Let him free, Gamora!
Sure! We gotta back that priest mage first, then the rest of them!
He is weakened! Attack!
Finally! Let me at him!
You got this one!
Breaker's congregation just
number
lost
one.
a member!
Thou
Is that
shalt
what they call a
stab!
spiritual experience?
The bloodhead's amping up his buddy!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Matriarch! Her light
You struggle in vain!
Take down the flyer! He's healing the rest!
What have you been too long since I blew something up? And Cabones is healing and he's overcharging his pals!
Sever his connection!
Punch their lights out! Root, snag him! Gamora, put him down! What the? Coach is juicing his team members!
Let's sever his ties that bind!
The Blind One weaves a spell!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him! Up and at him, big guy!
Oh! That one has gone berserk!
Put him down hard!
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
This has got my name on it!
Drax, toss it!
Another cultist! Wow! stronger! I require your help, Peter Quill!
Is that what they call a spiritual experience?
My great strength is underutilized!
Blockhead's happing up his buddies!
Then put him in a body bag! Problem? Solution!
Guys, huddle up!
What a bunch of losers! Me and Groot, we win this in our sleep.
Thanos used to time me in fights like this just to make it interesting.
They are no match for these blades, Peter Quill.
Guys! I don't know if you noticed yet, but this galaxy needs saving.
I thought that's what we were doing.
We may not be the biggest, the smartest, or even the most powerful warriors around, but just like David facing Goliath, we can win. Who's with me?
That's the
So much for leadership.
Missile! Rip him a new one! Rune! Show him your rune!
He's off his game! Let's knock him down!
Wacko's better pray the new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
Assuming we find the girl, how do we sever her connection with Magus?
We don't. If Cocoon Boy ain't around to suck it up afterward.
We'll just have to reason with her. Drax, little help?
I will extract her.
We need to move if we want to find Nikki.
Yeah, Quill's just doing some preparation work, I guess.
Well, we should prepare faster.
Anybody see any this way to the fulfillment signs?
No. I will inform you if I observe any.
Thanks.
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the much biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
Cosmo is on their side. Getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
This mission is about saving Nikki. It'll be a real shame if Cosmo bought into the promise, but like we said in Lamentus, if we cure her, we cure everybody.
What kind of promise could they offer a dog anyway? A nice game of fetch.
Exactly. We just gotta have faith he's okay.
Really, Peter? Faith?
There does appear to be an accessory stored here. If the promise is to be realized here, converted will be flocking in to witness it. Are we the only new arrivals?
We must be late, as usual.
of dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
Same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, Rocket. Like Gamora said, everybody wants something.
The church tailors their offer to the individual.
Seems to me most of them would give in.
Or they'd be killed. Not an easy choice.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hal's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it. Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
Try not to give ourselves away.
Lousy fun flarkers! Get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt us first! Well, watch it!
Make your hits count! We need to hurry!
Gamora's right! Nicky's depending on us!
We should be better prepared.
It's gonna be a slog all the way! Broke another cultist!
None of the big ones around!
Maybe they really believed Crash earlier!
More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
The priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
I had a contact here. Rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf? No. Stuppen. Whoa! Cat freak. He always gave Groot the creeps.
Ryan Groot.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlo's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter! Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Clark, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones that can do this, right?
Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Oh. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
What's taking so long? I'm surprised the church was able to seize the Cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The Church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. Filling us all with confidence there, big guy.
I'll just hang out here, I guess.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up. I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save him.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady. Yeah, what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his rip my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now, Quill. It's a solid strategy. Wonder if Cosmo's gonna keep control of the station once this mess is sorted.
You fear he will lose his command.
He wouldn't have many defenses left to push back a second invasion.
I ain't never been on the dog's good side. Thought of new management? Man, don't sit right.
Sweep nearly complete.
Careful. There's treachery ahead.
Okay, we got this.
I've seen nowhere this desolated before.
No way. When?
If you wander about early enough in the morning, it is this empty.
Looks like the church is trying to keep us out of there.
That's not gonna work.
More turkeys dropping in.
Dropping like flies soon enough. Drop them, Gamora! Gamora's commander, #1! Thou shalt stab!
Make your peace!
Deadliest woman in the galaxy! This faith-filled fanatic got the point!
What do you think they did with all the nobodies?
This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
There is still no sign of the Warlock.
Based on when he jumped, he's probably already in the lower city.
In a busted heap.
Improbable. He magically shaved when our backs were turned.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign, Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure. Had no idea I'd bust Groot out of there.
I am Groot.
Hero? Don't get all mushy on me now. Hard to believe how much the place has changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. That's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah.
Nikki had Warlock's Soul Stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing.
And we'll have to be ready for them to try and stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family?
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us!
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Again?
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
He was converting them to the promise! Cowards! Face us!
We've got enough on our hands, muscles!
Bring them up, Gamora! What's going on?
That garbage doll must have been magic or something!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Rush him, Drax!
No, it ain't my fault he's acting like this! Right! That loaded freak's fixing up the rest!
We must strike the large one with more force! Floating one restores his companion! Welcome, death! That one is under a violent spell! Beware!
You don't want to be in the way of that!
Drax!
The light fills you!
There are more arriving!
Wish we'd found some flarking hover bites!
The sorcerer protects the rest!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that for!
Strutting dirt medic is really complicating things!
The shaman must be dealt with immediately!
Guys! That one's mending the rest!
And he will suffer for it!
Get on the floater! He's fixing up the others!
Then he should be the first to die! Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
Help, Drax!
Feel my wrath!
Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay? You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora!
I can keep up with her, Quill! Want to see some fireworks?
No fair! He's boosting everyone but us!
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit!
Flip another religio nut!
Way to take it to church, man!
Your magic will not save them, wizard!
All the more reason to kill him first!
This adversary is well fortified!
They know how to keep up with pressure!
Looks like even she's got her limits!
Peter Quill, I would value some assistance!
Got it,
That's
Quill!
enough,
I
man!
think the big guy's seeing stars! Drax needs a hand!
Do not let the flying one mend his teeth!
What's
My
the
great
opposite
strength
of heal?
is
Let's do that
underutilized!
to him!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
The floater's healing the rest of them!
Then he should be the first to die!
Get on the roll! He's puffing up his teeth!
Destroy!
That's not good! Stop him!
Look! The sorcerer heals his
The
kill!
Ark is with
Put a
me!
target on him!
The blockhead's hammering up his buddy!
Then put him in a body! Watch it! He's healing his buddies!
Then he should be the first to die!
Rejoice!
Lightning
return!
check!
Foul magic! The sorcerer's healing the others!
What's the opposite of heal? Let's do that to him!
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
Gamora! What's going on?
is mine! There are more arriving!
Gamora's slicing through them like butter! What the fuck, Gamora?
He ain't right in the head right now! Ready!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good. Gamora, wait, hold on a sec.
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flarked up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on. All things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenuburi.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we go stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Incoming!
Chop him up!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way! I'll treasure that moment!
You owe me one, bro!
I'm going into the light this time, little buddy!
Big rap along!
Walk right into that one!
Peter! Drax needs help!
Tie him down!
When we find Raker, I get him first!
I believe he will find us! I have a swing!
Touchdown! Thanks, Big D!
That's one big, bad, scuffed robot!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Still can't believe you killed Nebula!
I can't believe it either!
Throw that, Drax!
How many times have I saved your butt now?
Oh, thanks, buddy! Make like a tree!
That big robot is a serious problem!
The contraption cannot predict our merciless unity!
Guys! The big android is open! Get it!
Gladly! Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs! This bullet sponge needs to be seen starved!
Sit tight, Gamora!
Joey, you forget what I just said, right?
That you love us? No way! I'll treasure that moment!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
The gargantuan droid is also a sizable threat!
Then let's all take a crack at hurting this thing! When we find Raker, I get him first!
Just make sure you're careful! Oh, there's so many of them!
God doesn't know how many unhappy people there are!
This one's defenses are formidable!
Guys, huddle up!
What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too! I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter!
This bloodlust you feel, it makes things unreal. And it'll get you killed if you don't control it. Which is why we don't rush in. We take our time and we bring them down. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Yes!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying for you!
Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
His nose!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Maybe he's already safe, Nicky? How do they have this many goons?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Gap's too big to jump. You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
You need to find a way to get us across.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop...
I could topple the pillar.
Why do they keep blocking everything off?
Because now they expect us.
You see that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head? Or was the poor sucker born like that?
We should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
I'm more than ready.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
Really? A Faith force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time for literature!
But then...
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
On the left!
Fucking sniper! That's cowards!
We need to close this distance!
The Witch Doctor elevates our challenge in combat!
Yeah, the sooner that guy's down, the better. The fire's peeking up his throat! You don't stand a chance!
Rough 'em up, Drax!
Death has come!
Stay away from the edges!
I will toss them to their deaths!
Blow 'em up!
Hawk is sending a big bad rays of sunshine!
Putting him away first will make things much easier.
Araxes will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great... This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
Send it their way, Drax!
What is next, Peter Quill?
since I blew something up?
Stay away from the engine! Come on, the dog said weapons is tough!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there. You saved me one.
No promises!
We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming!
Hit her swivel!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this.
Heroxidus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Bye-bye, Nova Corps nerd!
Quill's killing Loopy
Just
Cops
once
now.
I'd like to
Music
talk
to
to
my
Max about
ears.
incident.
You can thank Goldie for that.
The Warlock saved us from certain death!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the Greg.
We shall not fail! We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Drax, destroy!
It's too quick! Stay away from the engine!
I will toss them to their deaths!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Go rare.
His perfect posterior! His
Champion cheeks.
approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nikki! We're coming! Too close! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
I will toss them to their death!
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more
How
valuable
many
than I
are
believe.
there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The full Flarkman!
That was not the name!
I like it better!
Heroxidus will tell tale of our battles here!
Oh man! Back on Earth, there was this great song! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftop!
We approach the dog's tower! Then we're almost halfway there! Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
So now you're finally happy?
Perhaps this will tell tale. How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up!
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
That was not the game!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
The trick is to defeat them before they defeat you! Of course it was easier to get to before! We approach the dog's tower!
Hold on, Nicky! We're coming!
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
What would I do without you, Rocket?
Well, you're a big target, that's why! So many lousy angles to cover! I will fight them!
This has got my name on it!
Next time, you're on your own!
I thought I was a goner, man! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
At least the rooftops will provide some cover! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here! But what now? Running and gunning on rooftops! This is kind of fun!
If there weren't so many of them, I'd agree with you!
I am trying to destroy! You owe me one, Quill!
Oh, thanks, buddy!
We approach the dog's tower! Then we're almost halfway there! Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge recruitment drive after this!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
Save your nice words for later, Quill!
Not going into the light this time, little buddy!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance!
Who knew whooping cultists could be this much fun? These zealots do not fear dying! Perhaps this will tell tale of our battles here! But what now? Next time, you're on your own!
What would I do without you, Rocket? Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
Did you see Raker's face when he showed up?
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. What's so special about Goldie anyway? Yeah, he's strong. What good is strong against ridiculous, unrelenting firepower? We need to be on the other side of this thing.
We're not getting over.
Would under suffice? Battle must be tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm.
I did see a floor directly below this one.
I ain't seeing no hatch or nothing. Hey, Quill, try your visor.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket.
Blades. My own hands. And feet.
Anyone? See a way across.
Yeah, we can't do nothing with that sign in the way, Quill.
I am Groot.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing. You know what? Maybe we should avoid nowhere for a while.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care. Boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
All right, Groot, stretch away.
I am Groot.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Better off fighting our way there.
Indeed. I would much rather face them with my blades.
Oh, you gotta be flarkin' kidding me.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Leave this to me!
Must suck